Alcohol increases your risk for many deadly diseases such as cancer. Drinking too much alcohol too quickly can lead to alcohol poisoning, which can kill you. There's nothing cool about stumbling around, passing out, or puking on yourself. Drinking alcohol can cause bad breath and weight gain. Kids who drink are also more likely to get poor grades in school and are at a higher risk for being a crime victim. Young people who drink and drive or allow themselves to be carried by a drunk driver are more likely to be involved in a car accident.
There's a lot of health factors that come along when people under the age of 21 especially drink alcohol. One thing is that for later in life it can cause memory problems. Your brain is still developing from the time that you're born up until your early 20s really. So later in life you can actually have problems with memory, and you can have social problems while you're drinking because you start drinking and you kind of lose your inhibitions, and so you might feel like you need to have that alcohol to be able to interact with people socially. So it can also cause you to become an alcoholic.
A young person's brain and body are still growing. Drinking alcohol can cause learning problems or lead to adult alcoholism. If you're under 21, drinking alcohol is a big problem. It's illegal. If caught, you may have to pay a fine, perform community service, or take alcohol awareness classes.
Number one, it's against the law. All right, the legal age to drink in the state of Texas is 21. So above and beyond any personal opinions or anything else, it's against the laws of the state of Texas. So obviously I don't look on it favorably. There's a million other reasons that I don't look on it favorably either, because there's tons of information out there from as I was saying, from a physiological, developmental, mental, from all different angles. There's a million different studies out there that indicate that it's detrimental to the health of young adults, most especially while you're growing, and so it takes a toll. So that's a second reason why I'm totally opposed to it. And then the other thing is, at the end of the day, many bad decisions that affect the lives of students. The bottom line is, sadly enough, many bad decisions are made by young adults under the influence of alcohol or drugs, and as a general rule, they're not good decisions. As a general rule, they're bad decisions. So that's why I'm opposed to it.
If you drink large amounts of alcohol, you're likely to experience a number of physical effects: hangovers, nausea, shakiness, vomiting, and memory loss, injury to yourself or others, and alcohol poisoning.
I think it can affect you getting a job in two ways. The first way is obviously the legal ramifications of underage drinking. If you are, for example, given a ticket called a PI, which is public intoxication, if you are given a ticket called an MIP, minor in possession of alcohol, or if, in the worst case scenario, you get a DUI, driving under the influence of alcohol, all of those things become part of your permanent record. And so whether you are 18 or 21 or 35, those things stay on your record, and any employer who's looking to hire someone is going to run a background check and is going to be able to see those offenses on your record. Getting a job is very competitive, and so if you're trying to compete for a job with 300 other applicants, underage drinking and choices that you make when you're a teenager can truly affect your ability to secure a job to support your family in the future, because once it's on your record, it's on your record. Another way that it can affect you getting a job is the fact that if you become addicted to alcohol because you drink at a very young age and use alcohol to cope with maybe problems or issues that you deal with in your life, you also see a tendency for those people to not have the drive or the motivation. They end up going into depression and kind of being hermits, where they stay alone, maybe in their room or in their house, just using alcohol to numb whatever issues they're dealing with.